Oh, welcome once again to episode 3 of the fun, faith-filled, amazing podcast. I have my counterpart here in Adelaide, Mark Tanalon.
Hello guys, I'm back.
We're at week 3.
I know, I can't believe we made it this far.
I can't believe I've been here for 3 weeks.
Man, you pretty much just live here now.
I think
This is your kabayan.
This is my kabayan. What do you call it? My queer kabayan. Yeah, the area. Okay, so I'm just really thankful for all the people who've supported this podcast up to this point. It's been good. It's been good to hear, and the whole reason why we're doing this podcast. Someone asked me this question: why are you guys doing this? You know, and I just want to show you guys that Catholics are very normal people.
Oh,
know?
yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and they're pretty cool too.
We're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's pointing at me, guys, but you know, we're okay.
Mark Tanalon, he is pretty cool. So, and I think that this is something that I think the social fabric needs to know. We aren't, you know, even though we are pious in our practices and we go to mass and we pray and all that, it doesn't discount the fact that we are absolutely amazing, normal, cool people at the same time. So, I mean, the whole point of this podcast is to just show the world that that's who we are, you know?
That's it. That's just, you know, we like to eat. We were talking about food in previous podcasts.
I know.
We have wise friends.
So today, there was something about food that I did want to talk about with you. And in Adelaide, I tried 2 things yesterday.
What'd you try, Ray?
Oh, okay. So I tried this place called, I think it's called Mandoo. Mandoo.
Actually, I saw that on your Facebook because I'd watched your other food vlog, I think, which I want to ask you about later, about that chocolate. But Mandoo, the best Korean dumplings in Adelaide.
I have to say, I was expecting something oily and, you know, when you go to those Chinese places, they're just oily, fried.
Yeah,
and
that's right.
They're amazing, but they're the most unhealthiest things out there. But this was healthy.
Mm-hmm. It just felt like as you were eating it that this is good for me, and I can keep eating this and the jar of pickles,
jar of pickles,
cucumber, pickled pickles, whatever they were, but unlimited as well. Unlimited. And there's just something about unlimited.
There
things.
is this, unlimited stuff. You have unlimited condiments
in Adelaide.
You have me
in Adelaide. We spoke about uncles in our first episode, and now we're talking about these unlimited pickles.
Yeah, unlimited pickles, and it's also important to know the order of eating.
The order of it. All right.
Yeah. So
what order were you taught?
Yeah. So you actually eat the pickles first. You eat the pickles first to prepare your gut for all that lovely dumpling goodness that you'll be eating. Also tried their bibimbap as well, which I thought was really good.
A nice big bowl.
Massive bowl. And so bibimbap, but the dumplings, I especially like the fried pork ones.
Okay, you got the fried pork ones?
Yeah.
I'm more of the steamed side. I really like the steamed pork dumplings, and the bibimbap I like it's quite different than other bibimbaps. It doesn't have the runny egg yolk. It's actually scrambled eggs shredded into sort of bite-sized pieces. It just goes down really well, and you add the sauce, mix it up. It's actually a really big serve, man.
It's massive, and I was tons full after that. But that part of town, I gotta say, was interesting.
Just off Hindley Street.
The interesting part of town in Adelaide.
Yeah, it's Hindley Street is Adelaide's version of a red light district, I guess.
Gosh,
but there's actually some good food places stemming from it, and I think they're trying to come away from the fact that this is not just party central and a place where people do bad things, but there's actually good things to do around here.
Well, Mandoo is an example of one of those, little jewels there.
There's always a line. Did you guys line up?
No, we lined up for maybe it was 4 minutes.
Yeah,
wasn't that long. So
that's not too bad.
That was pretty good. So yeah, Mandoo in Adelaide, Korean dumplings, the best. And Pete Evans apparently has been there. And
he's an MKR guy.
He's the MKR guy.
Yeah,
so
my
he was
kitchen rules for the fans out there.
Yeah. So really loved that. Now, the second thing that I tried.
And this is that thing I was mentioning before. The other thing I saw on your page was a new Cadbury block of chocolate.
That is the most... I've never seen Facebook hype over a block of chocolate before. It was just crazy. It was Cadbury Caromilk. And I did a food vlog on that, which I'll link to this. But yeah, interesting.
Yeah. Oh, look. I watched a bit of it. I'd like to try the chocolate for myself though, because.
Well, I have one. No,
do you actually have?
I don't have one.
Gosh.
I'm kidding.
We could do a bit of ASMR with this chocolate. Chocolate. What's the flavor called again?
Caromilk.
Caromilk. You see, Cadbury have been doing some strange things, but interesting things. It makes you want to try. There's the CC's. Cadbury blocks, and then you have the Arnott's variations.
Yeah.
There was even the Vegemite one.
But can I just say that the Caromilk stuff though was like they have the Caromilk Addicts Club on Facebook.
Oh man,
it's crazy. Like
how many people?
Look at this. I couldn't resist an early lunch break today to get a free block of Golden Goodness at Flinders Street Station. There are people here saying stuff along the lines of, I borrowed someone's. What was this? I went to the supermarket and someone desperately took in a whole trolley of Caromilk with them. Had a fight with the manager in order to get their own, just one block.
Just all for that Caromilk, huh?
All for Caromilk. So yeah, but yeah. So just saying, you can Caromilk basically for those philos out there who are listening, it does taste like watered down leche flan.
Every Filipino out there would like leche flan, and actually, even if you're non-Filipino, you guys sort of how can you describe it? Sort of like a custard,
like a custard
flan.
Yeah, custard flan.
Yeah, there's
the Spanish custard flan. So, and in terms of those, that sort of goodness, you can use. They also have Philadelphia Cadbury Caromilk now as well. So
there
Philadelphia
you go.
Cheese
with
Cadbury Caromilk.
Everything is just being infused with everything.
Yeah,
and that is chocolate with cheese.
Chocolate with cheese.
Or Caromilk. Man, that's crazy. Gotta try that though.
Anyway, so Caromilk is basically golden blend of heavenly caramelized white chocolate goodness.
Damn.
Speaking of divine, so no, honestly, no, that's been very interesting. And one of the things I even talk about with, the heavenly banquet and the food, people go, why you guys, there are a lot of, how to say, Catholic, what do you call it? People, I don't want to say eccentrics, but, people out there who are out there, priests and even theologians who loved their food. They really, really love their food. I know a lot of people who have such an acquired taste for food and wine, and I know I look at some of my friends who say, how can you be splurging so much and all this stuff? It's not that I splurge. I enjoy the best.
That's right.
I enjoy the best.
Enjoy the best, and you enjoy it with the best people in your life.
That's right. I don't go and do this every single day. But yeah, we talk about this like we do this every single day, but we don't. Once a week.
I wish I could do it every day.
Yeah,
I'd probably do it most days.
I don't have the money.
Yeah,
for every day.
Today you would have seen me, Ray, come into my banh mi Vietnamese roll.
Oh,
because I know I was running late for this podcast.
I can smell the banh mi from here.
There you amazing. Go. It's probably one of Adelaide's best in the CBD as well. So
yeah,
there you go.
Yeah,
bundled together with some coconut juice, some buko juice. So it's just a good combo.
Yes. And the one thing I checked out this morning, I went to mass this morning. I think it's up in the monastery up in the
just off Crossroads.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a really, really nice place. So if you ever want to go 7 a.m. mass, I got encouraged to go by Roslyn. You know Roslyn.
Yeah, I know Roslyn. Shout out to Roslyn.
Yeah, shout out to Roslyn. She's one of the most amazing organisers of a lot of the Catholic events here in Adelaide. So yeah, she's been kind enough to take me in here and also show me to all these amazing places. She's also very instrumental in a lot of the formation and also the Bible study groups that she does on Thursdays and on the weekends as well. So, if you want to get in touch with her, she's in Father Peter Zwaans parish. Always mentioning Father Peter Zwaans when I come to Adelaide.
Shout out to Father Peter Zwaans once again.
Yeah.
There's a mean meat pie sausage roll platter.
But it's just saying that the stuff that they organize, it's really good. So if you're keen to get an event together or know more about the Catholic events, you can get in touch with Roslyn or Father Peter's parish and take it from there. But yeah, we're nearing towards the end of our episode today. But do you have anything fun you want to share to our listeners that you've experienced?
I'm such an advocate for Adelaide and the things that are happening here. We have something called the Moon Lantern Festival coming up. Oz Asia, part of Oz Asia Festival. And there is the Lucky Dumpling Market, which will be a showcase of different South Australian Asian food vendors. We give a shout out to the Filipino Project. They'll be there. And they'll be, barbecuing away.
Oh, I love pork barbecue.
Pork barbecue. Mamacita's recipe. Actually, they're taking a Mamacita's recipe. So, classic stuff. But go check it out, people who are in Adelaide. It's happening very soon. And it's always good to see things that are happening here because we are the festival state, supposedly.
Yes. Oh, always partying here. All right. Well, that concludes another podcast for this week. Be sure to tune in next week when we again talk about topics that you are telling us, the listeners, what to talk about. And until then, God bless and take care.
Thanks, guys. Peace.